Hey Pisces, it's Faith. This is going to be you guys' reading, okay, for the month of June. So this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So of course, if this resonates with you, then this video could be for you, okay? So, trying to make sure. Oh yeah, you guys know this is like needles in my heart, okay? I don't really show my face, not my thing. I'm just kidding. I just really be wanting you guys to pay attention to the cards. That's all it is, okay? But yes, so we're going to look at what's coming your way in the month of June. Of course, if you need a reading or you have any questions about your reading or whatever the case may be, just click the description box below and it'll take you where you need to go. Okay, so Pisces, I think one of the cards turned over already. If I can find it, it'll come back around. Okay, anyway, yes, Pisces. Oh, okay, Five of Cups and the High Priestess. So some of you Pisces could be dealing with the Cancer. Weird. I just did Cancer's reading. And it's weird because in Cancer's reading, I did say something about some Cancers maybe letting go of a Pisces person because they have a hard time letting go of the past. So I hope that's not you. Okay, but yes, we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups represents things not turning out the way you would have hoped. The Five of Cups also can represent that card of, just crying over spilled milk. You're so focused on what you lost. You're so focused on what you didn't get. You're so focused on probably somebody telling you no that it's kind of just like you don't know how to recover from that. All right. But also some of you Pisces, this can even possibly represent that maybe your intuition is telling you that something is not going to turn out the way you would have hoped, but it's almost just like you keep holding on. Or maybe your intuition could possibly be telling you, you know what, if you get over it and get out of the negativity within yourself and realize that there's still maybe something left in the tank, you might get a different perspective. Okay? Just saying. Some of you Pisces, it could be a Scorpio as well. But let's see. Pisces for the month of June. Pisces for the month of June 2019. What are the messages for Pisces for the month of June? Some of you Pisces, I'm just going to be honest. Some of you guys, you self-sabotage your own relationships. And I don't even think you realize it. You know what I'm saying? And that could be why the Five of Cups is there. Because maybe some of you Pisces, maybe you and this person aren't necessarily dealing with each other, but you can still have like a psychic connection to them. And you're still trying to figure out like what went wrong. Why are we not able to put this back together? But if you keep being stuck on the past, or if you keep bringing up the past and not trying to find a solution besides crying about it all the time, what do you expect somebody to do? Hang there? No. Okay. So let's see. Pisces, June 2019. 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 Yeah, another thing too, some of you Pisces, I feel like that you keep bringing up somebody's mistakes, specifically somebody who you're in a relationship with. Because for some reason I'm getting the word hiccup, but when I think of hiccup, I think of somebody making a mistake. And I feel like some of you Pisces, maybe you're the Five of Cups because you keep bringing up this mistake to this person like that's going to help the situation. It's not, So let's see. At the bottom, yeah, Three of Swords. Three of Swords represents disappointment. But also the Three of Swords can represent, sometimes it can represent third-party situations, but not all the time. A lot of times the Three of Swords is mental energy. So this could possibly just be you altogether, just thinking that everybody wants to play you or break your heart. But also the Three of Swords could represent some of you Pisces, maybe the last 3 weeks or 3 months has possibly been disappointing whenever it comes to your love situation. Okay, because again, a lot of times the Three of Swords can be that energy kind of just like you're not really wanting to see the red flags. You really don't want to see the writing on the wall because you want to follow your heart. Some people can follow their heart and it's the right thing to do because they're not always, well, they're not super emotional. They probably are, they have like a good like blend between masculine and feminine. They can probably follow their heart because they're not going to let their emotions get outlandish. They're going to bring themselves back in. But if you're somebody who is really emotional and you may require somebody else to bring you back in and bring you down to earth and be like, what are you doing? You like a damn idiot. Then you probably shouldn't be following your heart because that probably just not going to do well for you in the end. Okay. But yes, disappointment. And I feel like that's exactly what some of you Pisces have just experienced some type of disappointment whenever it comes to a love situation. Because again, it could have been a situation, like I said, where things didn't turn out the way you would have hoped. You guys could have possibly went your separate ways, and you just really don't know how to recover from that because you could have thought that this person was the one with that Three of Swords energy there. Okay. Where was I going with this next? Oh yeah, what was the other card? Yep, it's a Chariot. Some of you Pisces, like I said, it could be a Cancer. Now, this could almost, I think I said something about this in Cancer's reading as well, about a long distance relationship. So this could even possibly represent that the distance could possibly be a disappointment, and it could be somebody may not necessarily want to do it anymore because of the distance being too great. It's just a possibility, okay? Or this could literally just represent a situation where some of you Pisces, because you have been disappointed maybe by somebody in your past or whoever it was, you could literally be trying to give up on love just because it's just not been working for you. Maybe the last 3 years, maybe. Some of you guys, maybe even up to 7 years, possibly. It just has not been working. Okay. But yes, the Chariot card is about being the hero. It's about like not giving up. It's willpower. It also represents getting balanced within your emotions, which is what I was just talking about. That you have to, is one of the, not really, you don't have to, but I feel like it's one of those things where you just have to be mindful of your emotions whenever it comes to your relationship. You don't want it to be so overwhelming that this person just gives up on you because you don't know how to you don't know how to bring in your emotions, especially if you possibly are a lot of water. Yeah, if you're possibly a lot of water with air, maybe a little bit of you could be a little bit irrational sometimes when it comes to your expectations of people who you're in a relationship with. And this is just something to think about, okay? Because again, we're not all perfect beings, and clearly you're coming to tarot to, wouldn't you think you would come to tarot to like, hear stuff and like get another person's perspective in a way, something that you're not seeing so that you can fix it. So I just feel like some of y'all be wanting to come to tarot just to prove that you're right and you don't got shit to change. And you're kind of coming at the situation wrong. You need to be coming in with the open mind and listen to somebody else's perspective who may be seeing something that you can't, so you can fix it. That is the purpose. Some of you guys just like, I just want somebody to give me a pat on the back and say that I'm not wrong. No. Okay. But yes, let's look at the other cards. Yep. An ending. Like I said, I figured that. Transformation. Put that there. King of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. The Justice card. And the Empress. Oh, I see. Some of you Pisces have been disappointed because you may have found out somebody's married or somebody is in the middle of going through a divorce, but they may decide to change their mind. All right. But we're going to, like I said, I'm going to clarify all the cards going all the way through, but that was just clearly the message that was coming through strongly. Some of you Pisces are giving up on somebody because, like I said, you could have found out that either this person wanted to go back and fix their marriage, or it literally could be that this person is married. Okay. Because we have the Empress. But anyway, and we have a Justice card. That's why I said marriage. Sometimes the Chariot can represent marriage as well. But anyway, let's talk about it. Oh, another thing too, some of you Pisces could even possibly be disappointed because this person isn't marrying you yet. Or maybe they just don't want to get married. Maybe they don't want to get married right now. And some of you Pisces could possibly feel like that you've been waiting on this person for forever and then you guys still aren't there. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, we have the Death card. So the Death card represents the sign of Scorpio. So some of you Pisces could be letting go of a Scorpio this month, moving away from a Scorpio, just ending things completely with a Scorpio, because you could possibly feel like that this person is just maybe playing games. Because I feel like sometimes the Knight of Wands can play games, likely can play games with your emotions, because he's a very passionate type knight. So he likes the sex and he likes all that stuff. But whenever it comes down talking about the emotions, he can sometimes give you excuses. Okay. But on the flip side, the Knight of Wands can be somebody who enjoys their freedom. And that could possibly be what some of you Pisces maybe don't like about this person. because they do like their freedom so much. And it could be one of those things where some of you Pisces could possibly just feel like that this person isn't necessarily spending like enough time with you, especially if this person travels for work, and you just feel like that this person's priorities are out of whack because, like I said, they could be somebody who's so focused on freedom whenever it comes to hanging out with friends, doing this and doing that, but then it's kind of just like, well, where do I fit into this at the end of the day? Okay. Or somebody's just working a lot. That's another thing as well. But yeah, and I feel like going back to this Three of Swords with the Chariot, I feel like overall this month is kind of like one of those things where it's kind of just like, are you going, well, because again, like I said, I just keep going back to this disappointment. And I almost get this energy as well. Some of you Pisces are like wondering if this person's going to be disappointed if you move on. That's another energy that's coming through for some reason. You're kind of just like, I wonder if this person's even going to care if I give up on this relationship or if I give up on this situation. Okay. Especially if they are at a distance. Okay. Like I was saying before. And there also could be disappointment that this person isn't wanting to move forward. So there could be a little bit of backtracking here when it comes to whoever this person is. Okay. But yes, let's clarify the Death card. Clarify the Death card. Why is the Death card here? Clarify the Death card. Clarify the Death card. Clarify the Death card. Oh. Okay, I'll take this one. And I'll take these two as well that came up. We have the King of Wands. So like I said, the King of Wands can be fire, but also the King of Wands is normally in a relationship. So this literally could represent, looks like some of you Pisces are in a relationship this month. It could be with a fire sign person, but maybe Scorpio in their chart. It doesn't matter what the sign could be. Like I said, this also could represent the sign of Leo, but the King of Wands also, he's a very passionate knight as well. He can be an entrepreneur. He can be a successful entrepreneur, but also the thing is with this King of Wands, he can be a little bit of like a flirt. So that could literally be the issue as well. Some of you Pisces are putting the end, like I said, to this person, seeing like they care about everybody else but you. Like at the end of the day, where do I fit into this? And then we have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups, like I said, does represent the sign of Scorpio. It represents options. Okay. The Seven of Cups also represents, I feel like the Seven of Cups can represent, it's like the 7 deadly sins. So it literally could be just because somebody shows you a cup doesn't mean they have something substantial to offer you. Okay. And then we have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords can represent new beginning. It can represent clarity. Some of you Pisces, there could very likely be some type of clarity, some type of truth that may come through via the internet in this month in regards to this King of Wands person that you're dealing with. And I feel like this is probably going to put you at the Death card, put you at the ending. It's going to answer your questions that I feel like some of you Pisces have been having. Okay. Now it does represent a new beginning. The new beginning may not be what you envisioned, but it's a new beginning, period. Okay. But this also could represent some of you Pisces could be cutting off people who, like I said, who you feel like just want to play games. All right. But another thing too, this could even be you ending it with this particular person and going into separation because you just feel like that this person doesn't know what they want, So it's almost like with the Justice card, it's almost in a sense of like taking a step back. Okay. Then, like I said, we have the Knight of Wands, Runner. This can represent like the chaser, somebody possibly chasing after you. And again, it seems like somebody from your past. From what I'm getting, some of you Pisces is almost just like you get ready to leave, and then at the last minute, this person comes through, and then they want to fix things. Because the Judgment is that card where it's almost just like, you get to the very last step, and you're about to step off into a new direction. Then all of a sudden, something comes through to like help fix your relationship in a way, or clarity comes through. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Oh. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Oh, that's way too many cards. Okay. It's like an unexpected breakup. I don't feel like you're planning for this to happen. And that's why a Death card is there. The Death card is saying you have no control of this situation, so you might as well let it go. And if this person comes back to you, then it's meant to be. If they don't, move on. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Okay, there's a card that turned over. There we go. Yeah, Ten of Swords. See, yeah. Betrayal. It's like some of you Pisces, you're going to feel betrayed by this person. Okay. Now, some of you Pisces, this could even be if somebody is possibly planning to come see you, it's like this person could possibly cancel at the last minute, or you could cancel at the last minute. And you're going to feel like the Ten of Swords. Okay. The Ten of Swords is mental energy. Okay. So a lot of times this could be, maybe this could just be you thinking that this person is going to betray you. But with this Knight of Wands clarifying it, it seems like it really is this person. Okay. It's like somebody's canceling a trip at the last minute, or whatever the situation could be. But the Ten of Swords is almost just like recovering. So that's what I've said. I do feel like there's going to be like an unexpected breakup this month. And it's almost like you're going to be recovering from this person. Because again, you can feel like this person is just playing games. Okay. Or it's possible this could already happen. This could have already happened before. And this person could have came back. And this could even possibly be you guys moving forward. But we're talking about in the current situation. Okay. But yeah, this also does represent the sign Gemini. So some of you Pisces, it could have been a Gemini person who could have, you felt like was playing games with you. Again, I just feel like it's one of those things. Some of you guys just feel like, you know what, this person has all the conversation, all the emotions and talking the world for everybody else. But what about me? You just feel like left out. Okay. Then, like I said, we have the Judgment. So the Judgment card represents second chances. The Judgment card also represents, karma. So it does, this is a big karmic relationship between you and this person. Two karma cards right here. Justice and Judgment. Okay. Again, the Judgment, if you look, the Judgment card is, I think this is Archangel Gabriel or Michael. I cannot remember specifically which one it is. I know it's one of them. Okay. So again, I feel like a lot of you Pisces maybe in the past have asked the universe, is this the right person for you? I have 1111 here. And then we have the Judgment card, which could possibly be 222. And then we have a 10 here, which represents completion. In a sense, a judgment to me can like represent a completion of a cycle, but the start of another one. Yeah, it might be some type of a karmic karmic soul tie to this person that you have. Anyway, clarify the Judgment. Oh, the Sun. The Sun is good. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this person, like I said, this could have possibly already happened, or this will happen, where it's almost just like there's still some truth to come out whenever it comes to you dealing with this person. I'm not necessarily saying that it's anything bad, but it definitely is something that you need to know that maybe this person is not telling you. Okay. It don't mean that this person is cheating, but this person could literally be telling you that, you know what, I really don't know if I want to do this. I really don't know this. I really don't know that. Okay. Sometimes we get confused. Maybe it could be that, but we have the Sun. The Sun can represent a new relationship. So it seems like some of you Pisces, from what I'm getting here, could end up getting back with somebody from your past into a new relationship. That's what I'm saying. It's almost like a breakup. You feel betrayed, you're recovering, and then boom, this person comes back to apologize, and then you guys are back into a relationship again. Okay. But also some of you Pisces could feel like that your destiny is somebody from your past. Sagittarius, Leo. Okay. Let's clarify this Sun card. Clarify the Sun. Why is the Sun card here? Clarify the Sun card. Oh, okay. I got two cards that came out. So we have the Eight of Swords, another card of Gemini. Eight of Swords can represent overthinking everything, being analytical, but also the Eight of Swords is that sense of feeling like you're trapped in a situation when really the pathway is already open. You can walk through it or you can stay, whichever one you choose to do. Okay, but also the Eight of Swords, I don't know why I get a sense I'm getting blindfolded to the truth. Blindfolded to the truth for some of you Pisces. And we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, the Seven of Wands can represent romantic competition. It can represent fighting to stay on top, rising above the competition. Okay, but also, I don't know why I get the energy. Some of you Pisces may feel like that somebody from your past doesn't like you anymore. But also the 7 of Wands can sometimes be that energy where it's kind of just like getting what you want and then you don't want it anymore. And that could be also where some of you Pisces will be at. There could be a new relationship being started again with somebody from your past, and you're very confused if this is even what you want. It's almost like you get what you want and now you don't know if you really want it, you know? And some of you Pisces could even possibly feel like maybe I should have went with somebody else. We have the King of Pentacles, so we have Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So there could be an Earth sign man in your life. Some of you Pisces may be wanting to give up on an Earth sign man, okay? Because they could be boring from what I'm getting here. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Yeah, see? Told you. We have the 3 of Cups. Yeah, you could be wanting to walk away from this person because didn't I say you guys may not be spending enough time together, or somebody's just spending way too much time with their friends. But also the 3 of Cups can represent gossip. It can represent it can represent 3 sisters, 3 friends. This can even possibly represent the work environment. So some of you Pisces could even possibly be walking away from a work environment situation that you just feel is too much toxicity, especially if you work with a lot of women. It's just like, it could be, I mean, I don't really get jealousy. I just feel like it's just a matter of people don't have nothing else to do but be negative and talk about somebody else because they're bored. But also the 3 of Cups can represent the sign. It can represent Cancer. So it's either you're walking away from a Cancer or you're walking away from an Earth sign man who you feel like is not spending enough time with you. Okay. But also the 8 of Cups is a spiritual journey. So this could simply represent that, you know what, sometimes the thing to do is to have a damn conversation instead of just automatically being like, you know what, I'm just going to leave, I'll walk away. Like, no, open your mouth and have a conversation with this person. Let them know we're not dating enough. We're not hanging out enough. You want to hang out with your friends, but you're forgetting about me. But also some of you Pisces, just a few, could be deciding to walk away from this Earth sign man because this person could have too much drama attached to them. The drama could be parents, sisters, baby mama drama, whatever it is. And you could just possibly feel like emotionally you can't take it anymore because you feel like, you know what, I'll never be, important enough. Some of you Pisces could just feel like this person will never put me first. Newsflash, Pisces, if this person has kids, you ain't going to be put first, especially if they have kids. Especially if they have kids that are outside of you guys' relationship. I mean, what do you expect? Especially if they are a good father, you got to realize you ain't going to be first in that situation. No. Because those kids came from, you get what I'm saying. Okay. So it's like, don't be emotionally irrational. Didn't I say something about that? Don't be irrational. Okay. And then we have the 10 of Wands represents giving up. The 10 of Wands can also represent feeling overburdened. Again, somebody could possibly be working a lot. Somebody could be working a lot because they have a lot of kids, or somebody could possibly be on child support. That could be why they're working a lot as well. But with this 10 of Wands, for some reason, I get this 10 of Wands energy is like being afraid to let go. It's almost like you Pisces want to let go to teach this person a lesson, but at the same time, you don't want to let go because you're kind of just like, well, what if I'm making the wrong decision? I let this person go, then it don't come back, Clarify the 10 of Wands. Yeah, 9 of Swords, rejection, fear of, sleepless nights. I feel like a lot of you Pisces have been having a lot of sleepless nights whenever it comes to you and this person because you, like I said, you are afraid to let go, even though they're probably giving you a lot of reasons why you should let go, but you don't know how to emotionally detach yourself. Okay. But also the 9 of Swords is like you're up late at night because you're having a hard time making a decision, Some of you Pisces, we have the 10 of Wands, which it can represent health concerns. So some of you Pisces could be concerned about your health. Clarify the 10 of Wands. Or this literally represents you're working so much that you're not taking care of yourself. So of course you're going to have health issues. Okay. Yes. Clarify the 10 of Wands. That's the devil card want to come out. That's what I'm saying. This person could be giving you every reason to give up. Yeah. No communication. Some of you Pisces, like I said, this could literally be somebody who you already left behind. Or like I said, it could happen. And then it's almost like I feel a sense of no communication coming on. Okay. So it's almost just like some of you Pisces, from what I'm getting here, it's almost like you're going to be giving up hope. But some of you guys, with that sun card on top of the Judgment, this person may not come back until August. Okay. But even still, even whenever it comes to your current relationship, I feel like there's going to be some type of emotional disconnect, emotional walking away, where you guys probably won't talk for a couple of days because you're trying to send this person a message. But the only way to send this person a message is to have a conversation with them. Don't just think that they can read your mind. And I feel like a lot of times in the Eight of Swords, it's like you expect people to read your mind and ask you what's going on. But come on, people are not mind readers. Clarify the Justice card. Clarify the Justice card. Okay. We have the King. See, the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles represent, I feel like this represents making a move. Some of you guys, if you are married, you could be separating and moving into your own places. Unless this has already happened. Okay. But also the Knight of Pentacles is that energy where it's like he's focused on the future. And that could be another thing too. Some of you Pisces, this person is working a lot because maybe he's focused on the future. Like I said, if somebody's on child support, I mean, you kind of got to understand, like they got child support to pay and take care. I mean, come on, that's got to be a lot, you know? But yes, the Knight of Pentacles does represent Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But again, like I said, I do feel like that this person will come back. Just won't be when you wanted to. They may not even come back until the month of November. Long time. August or November is what I'm picking up. Okay. But yeah, the Justice card can represent unfinished business. So some of you Pisces, you do have unfinished business with the Earth sign person, but maybe you need to find a different way to deal with this person. Maybe to be more understanding, because the Judgment card is kind of like saying you're being too judgmental. Glass houses, Pisces. How are you going to throw a brick at their damn house and not expect one to come back at you? You know? Queen of Cups. Yeah, this person still does care. This person still cares about you. They just don't want to be in a relationship with you right now. Because again, this person could literally be dealing with a lot. Okay. The Queen of Cups also does represent developing feelings. So some of you Pisces, this person is developing more and more feelings the longer that you guys are separated from each other. Like I said, you're just not going to reconcile when you want it to be. And then some of you may take all the way to, may take all the way to spring of next year. Sadly. Clarify the Empress. Clarify the Empress. We have the Queen. See, marriage. That's what I'm saying. Eventually, the Queen of Cups. And we have all these other cards coming out. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Five of Cups. And we have the World. Some of you guys, if you are married, some of you guys are not happy in your marriage. Or this literally just represent you're not happy that this person isn't marrying you. Because again, things aren't turning out the way you wanted them to be, you know. But also the Five of Cups. See, the Ten of Wands can represent giving up. In a sense, the Five of Cups can represent giving up because you feel like that there's nothing else left to fight for. You feel like all your options have been exhausted. But that's what I'm saying. You literally may just have to find another way to deal with this person. Okay? Maybe your approach to this person isn't the best. Change your approach. Because we have the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, two cards that represent the wife. Now, some of you Pisces, like I said, if you are the person who got caught up in maybe a love triangle with somebody's husband, then there you go. They're married and they don't plan on offering you a cup. So you do need to leave this situation alone. Okay, but like I said, the World represents completions, closing cycles. All right. But also we have the Four of Cups, which can represent not being appreciative for what you have. Some of you Pisces, maybe you're not being appreciative for what you have because, again, if this person isn't married to you or isn't offering you marriage, you could possibly feel like that, you know what, I can go find somebody else who could treat me better, but maybe you're just trying to go find somebody else who's going to hurry up and marry you like tomorrow. And that's not the solution, okay? Because in a sense, I feel like that there is harmony here because we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, which can represent soulmates, and then the Two of Cups want to come out. So there is a harmony here, but it's almost just like you want to leave a harmony behind because you want somebody to do what you want them to do in your exact order, and that's just not how it works. But again, some of you Pisces, like I said, you can even be dealing with somebody who, like I said, has baby mama drama, and you're not really happy about that. So you're like, look, I'm tired of doing that. That's your decision. Okay, even though I feel like this person is a sweetheart, they're a teddy bear, they can't control their baby mama or ex-wife. So why are you worried about it for? Okay, let go of the damn jealousy. Okay, it's not that deep. It doesn't mean that the situation is completely, dead in the water. No, you just think it is because of all the stuff you've had to put up with. But it's not their fault. Again, you can only control your own emotions. You can only control you. Like I said, they can't control their ex-wife or baby mom. They can't do anything in that. But again, I do feel like some of you Pisces just feel like this person won't never marry you. But this person is just really damn slow. They have no sense of urgency for nothing. Okay? When I say nothing, nothing. You literally probably get mad at them because they take too long to put their shoes on. So if they take too long doing that, you really think they're going to turn the corner quick when it comes to marriage? Absolutely not. So, Pisces, this has been your reading. Hope it resonated, and see you later.